All right, everyone. So let's work on a simple website project. Right. Let me connect my internet. So we'll be making use of the internet today. Okay. So stay tuned. So I just created a folder. I named it crypto sites. Then coming to my VS Code, I opened the folder. Right, just to save us probably 2 minutes or 1 minute. Okay. Now let's connect our Bootstrap. So I'll go to my browser. Remember, you search for getbootstrap.com. Okay, I'm supposed to connect it like that, but in case, so this see those using smartphone, you know the drill. This inclusive, then you know how we do that already. So you copy this, you paste. Let me remove this. Okay, let me try to explain something and why I won't be removing my integrity. Okay, so I'm pasting um the CSS link. Now for this section, we won't be removing the integrity. Okay, so you will ask why the integrity is needed by the website. The reason I ask you guys to be removing it in subsequent sites because it's just your basic classes. And the reason for the integrity is because of security sake. Okay, for example, if you get your link, you normally include your link on your document. What if a hacker has intrude your link? They might come and add something, a malicious number for you, and that's all. And they can use it to access your website or access your data. Okay, so this integrity is just like a seal. When you buy Coke and you touch the cover of the Coke, then you discover that it is not locked. Will you be um will you want to take the coke? No. Alright. So that's the essence of the integrity. It checks if the link is secured. So that's why we'll be leaving this integrity. Alright. Also for the cross origin. This cross origin is just, you can see the cross origin is anonymous. It ensures your web browser loads quickly. And this is why, let's say you want to borrow pen from my hand. You just came to me, borrow me your pen, and I gave you my pen, and I've not met you before, then you left. Is the transaction not quick? Okay, it means that I came as anonymous to borrow your pen, or rather, you came as anonymous to borrow my pen, and you left. I did not even know you. So that is to say, users can come to your site and quickly see what you have designed or view your website without your website disturbing them for various data, their email, things like you can ask them to put that, but it won't, it makes the website faster. That's the reason for this cross origin. Okay, I haven't said that. Let's connect the um script. Now for the JavaScript, we won't be using it in the body section. We'll be using our JavaScript also in the head section. But this will come at a price of adding something called, you can see why I put a space so that they won't, you don't just write anything like that. Okay, put space differ. Okay, DEFER. All right. So this differ is an attribute that makes the JavaScript work without slowing the code. Remember, the reason we put it in the ending body tag before was because the code should work properly. It will read the code, then read the JavaScript, but now this differ attribute makes it work normally even at the end section. So let me also try to connect CSS because we might be using it. Okay, we might be making use of our CSS. So link, then connect your CSS. Beautiful. So let's start. So we'll be trying to make something quite professional. So if you come to the Bootstrap website and probably you take this down to a mobile view level, so this is what you can notice here. This three dots popped up, right? This is what we call nav bar, and in this our website we'll be making use of nav bar. All right, so it's not difficult. You can see the three dots disappeared, but when I'm taking it down, all right, so you might see. Let me check if this. So you might see a site in your mobile phone, and in that your mobile phone, you will see something like this. At the top section, you will see the three dots or the three navbar. When you press on it, you're going to see a pop-up home address, something like that. So that's what we'll be making for now. So for this section, we'll be focusing on this navbar section. All right. So let's move on. So to do the navbar, go to the site. I'm using the laptop view. All right. Those using um phone, just click on the nav bar, that is the three dots. When you click on the three dots, you click on docs, DOCX, the document. Then when you click on the document, also click on the nav bar again and scroll down. Those using PC, you scroll down till you look till you see nav bar. Remember, I'm not adding tabs, just nav bar. Or those using phone, you can just come to the search bar and search for navbar. All right, I don't want this thing to be disconnected. So click on navbar. Please stay with me. All right. Now for the navbar, you see the way I'm scrolling, right? You see the supported content. You're not doing that. Now this section, you can see that it is light and it has a search stuff. We won't be making use of this. We'll be making use of. We won't be making use of the second one. We'll be making use. You can see this side the root nav. um when I see it, yeah, this one here, where you see now our home features pricing disabled. All right, so we'll be making use of this. So you can come here, click on here on this icon here to copy it, or you can just come and manually um copy everything here. All right, I prefer clicking on it to copy it. Now I'm going to, since I've copied it, I'm going to take it to my code. So this is what we'll be doing today. We'll be editing. Take it to your inside your body, then you paste it. Okay. No, so now my work here is to explain to you how it works. So the line one, um, what should we name our crypto? Let's just name it crypto site. Um, let's run our code. So you see the output. So the output of our code will look almost, if not the same. How can this thing leave me for now? All right. So you can see this. So let's make this a little bit professional. I'm going to the title of my page, and I'm going to change the title to um, crypto.com. All right. So when you go to the output, you're going to see the crypto.com. Now for this section, so this is what we have. All right. So I don't want to minimize it. If I do, you will see. Let me see if I can see the nav bar here. All right. You can see the nav bar, so I don't want to minimize that. So we're looking at it from here. So the first thing I want to do is that I want to remove this disabled and this home. I want to remove the disabled and the home. I'm going to change this two. Okay, removing disabled and home. I'm changing the remaining two. So go to your code, look for where you have the disabled. So you can see, if you are reading the code, you can see these sections where you have the A, right? So this disabled, this is it here. I'm going to highlight it, remove the, this is where you have to be careful, especially those using phone. Remove the disabled. You can see the home also. Okay, remove the home. All right, remove disable, remove the home. So these features, change it to packages, and this pricing, change it to FAQ. All right, now this is what we'll be having in our output: navbar, packages, FAQ. All right, now this navbar, you can see the name. We don't want it to be like this. All right, we don't want this navbar to be like this. We want to change the name to our own name. All right, so you go to the code, check where you have navbar. So you can see it in the third line, or yeah, in the third line here. So you can see the brand name, or navbar brand rather, and you can see navbar. So we'll be changing us to, let's say, probably um CNFT. Use anything crypto like, or any site you want to create. I just want to do this so that I might to go there. All right. So when we do that, you're going to see that we are failing to see NFT. So another thing we can do is that we can um it's all uppercase. We can make it bold. So that's just my choice. Anything you want, you can do to it. You can make it bold. You can span it. I've taught you about span. You can span the NFT. All right, NFT, and you can, because of the span, you can give the span a class and say bg um is it sources. Just, okay, it's not bg, it's text. All right, text sources. I'm thinking of that blue color, or that sky blue color. I have warning, danger, primary, secondary, info. Yeah, so bg info. So let's not switch much of our time. So let's move on. Now you can, what we want to do now is that this our navbar is white. We don't want it to be white. Personally, I want it to be black. Alright. So I'm going to go back to my code. So you can see this section here. The first line. You can see BG body to be tertiary. Remove it. Alright. So you can see BG dark. But something will happen. Alright. So when you say BG dark, you're going to see that the text are not visible. The white text are not visible. Alright. You are seeing that the white text are not visible. To correct that, instead of adding PG, you can add navbar. You can do the text light, but we are doing this professionally. So you can have navbar. Okay, navbar dash dark. Okay, what will happen is that the navbar will be dark and all the text color will be visible. Do you get that now? The navbar will be dark and all the text color would be visible. So another thing I want to do is that these packages and FAQ, I want them to be at the right hand side section. Just the packages and the FAQ. I want them to be here. Alright. So Carefully, we are going to locate the parents of both of them. So come here. Um, let's make this neat. So this is the packages. This is the FAQ, right? And this is the parents of both of them. That is, both of them are inside this container here. So to do that, it's just simple. We are going to say inside this parent, we're going to say margin starts to be auto. Okay. Remember, margin starts is, you will know that already. I'm just teaching these basic things. I don't want any complaints or issues. So margin starts to be auto. When you do that, it's going to move it from the beginning down to the ending. All right. If I say margin end, that is ME to be auto, it's going to move it from the end to the beginning, something like that. Look at something you should notice in our website. You can add other features, but for now, I want to stick with this. Um, something you can also, you can add login, anything you want to build in other pages. All right. This our CNFT is too close to the edge. Okay. All right. So at this point, I won't be saying this, explaining it. It is because of all of these are inside container field. Right, so you know how container work. All right, I'm going to remove the fluid and leave it with container, and this is just to ensure that our work shifts from the edge. Okay, so that's just all we are doing today for this first part. So this is one of the beautiful things, and I'm going, let me correct something also. Okay, so if you check the mobile view, I'm expecting this. All right, this is iPhone 12. You can see the nav bar. Let me zoom it. Wow, you can see the nav bar. Alright, if you click on it, you can see that it's dropping. You guys understand now? I have to reset this. Sorry. So you can see the nav bar, and what am I doing better? So you can see the nav bar. When I click on it, it's going to drop down, right? But there's something I have to do because it's not professional. So take note of the nav bar. When I'm going to bigger screen, at this point it's supposed to break, but it's not breaking. If you wait till it gets to a large screen, why? If you check the code, when I say break, this is what I mean. For it to change from the text to the navbar, alright, so that's what I mean by break. For it to change from the text to the navbar, alright. So if you check the code, you're going to see for the first line, you can see the navbar expands when it is large, but we don't want that. We want it to expand when it is small. Okay, SM, when the screen is small, we want it to expand. So I'm going to come to the code now. Since I've refreshed it, you can see the difference now. When immediately it passed a small screen, it changes to the packages and the FAQ. Do you guys understand that? So this is part one. You should be having 4 to 5 parts on this. Alright, so this is how you make your navbar. See you in the next part. Thank you.